Hey guys, just wanted to make a quick little video that you guys know I'm back, and with Weber's. So these came back from the rebuilders. They're looking absolutely beautiful. Everything's working perfectly. I've got all three of them here, nicely wrapped up, still smelling like cleaner. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting a lot of work done today with the cars, or the car, and yeah, get back to some daily videos for you guys. Okay, so we're here in the garage again. Everything I've tried up to this point to remove that stud right there has failed. Let's focus on that. There we go. Everything I've tried to remove it has failed so far. Now we just have the short little stub of a stud from all the failed attempts. I've tried welding, heating, cooling, WD-40, all different types of lubricant. Everything I have doesn't work. So next plan is to tap what's left of the thread, or left of the stud, with this. That's a M8 1 1/4 pitch tab, or die, whatever. The idea is that I want to be able to thread on one of these coupling nuts, one of these guys right here, and the idea is it'll thread onto the existing what am I trying to say? It'll thread onto what's left of the stud, probably take up about half the space, and then from the other end I can put in a bolt and make my own washer that's a little bit thicker to keep some pressure on it, and then I probably won't tighten it down nearly as much as I did with the other ones, but just enough so that it holds. Alright guys, so as you can see, the tap or the die is on the stud. I've just tapped it all the way down. To turn the die, I was using just a pair of vice grips, since the included tool, which looks something like that, is a little too thicker on the edges to clear the thermostat housing. Now I'm going to take it off, see how the threads look. Wish me luck. Alright guys, you ready for this? That's the coupling that I need to put on. Look at that. It's not all the way down yet, so I'm going to have to get the die back on and just tap it as far as it'll go, just so I can get a few more turns on it, so I feel a little bit more comfortable. Probably before I put it on for good, I'm going to use some Loctite or something to really lock it in there. But yeah guys, that's the first bit of good news I've had in a while regarding this. So alright, let's keep it going. And there you have it guys. So after a couple of weeks of work, I finally figured out the solution to this fucked up stud. This bolt sticks out a little far, so I might get a shorter bolt, but apart from that, we're all good. I can actually use this now. Got to clean up all that area now from all the welding slag and other garbage that built up. Then I can get the gasket back on. Once I get the gasket back on, I can put both manifolds back on. This time I can actually torque them down. And I also got the carbs back today. Okay, so I just kind of quickly cleaned it off with some WD-40, a sponge, and some compressed air. As you can see, I've got the, oh, maybe you can't see too well, but I've got the gasket on. I've got that nut on the end. Yeah, it's time to start reassembling. So, as always, it's never quite that easy. Hang on, let's focus. And the coupling nut is too thick, not allowing the manifold to mate properly and move up where it needs to go. So I kind of trimmed it down all the way around a little bit, just with the Dremel quickly, since it's a huge snowstorm outside. So we'll see if this works and if I can get it on. Okay, so it's probably been an hour and a half since you last saw a clip. I filed away at that, I don't know if you can see it, yeah, at the coupling nut over there that I used. I used the angle grinder to sort of chop it up bit by bit, make it a little bit shorter, or thinner. But that wasn't enough, so I ended up having to get this hole, obviously on the other side, and use a Dremel to widen it bit by bit. And even now I just barely got this screw in, but it's in, and it threaded right, so I got all these in. Who knows if it's perfect, but it should line up good enough. And, oh, that's blurry, there we go. And yeah, hopefully there's no problems, because I don't want to be chopping it up anymore. Okay, so I threw on the other manifold as well. They're both sitting on there now. I can start putting on the lower bolts and studs to complete the manifold installation. I will need to come up with some kind of washer for the one bolt that I've been working on all this time in that corner. Apart from that, this should be pretty much good from here.